Over the course of his controversial career, Piers Morgan has proven he isn't afraid to pry into the lives of others, putting celebrities, politicians and the British public in the hot seat. However, the 55-year-old Good Morning Britain host generally prefers to keep most details of his private life to himself, contrasting his bolshy on-screen persona. Much to the delight of his fans, throughout the lockdown, Piers has been opening up more than ever with his fans, sharing tidbits about his wife and children from isolation. The ITV star is married to second wife Celia Walden, spending the lockdown with their only child, 8-year-old Elise. Piers also has 3 sons, Spencer, Bertie and Stanley, from his previous marriage to ex-wife Marion Shallow. Below, we take a look at Piers' private family life, including a childhood trauma, his loving relationship with his 4 children, and his happy marriage to writer Celia. Mum Gabrielle and Dad Glyn Pugh Morgan. When Piers was just 11 months old, his Irish dentist father Vincent Amon O'Meara tragically died. His mum Gabrielle went on to remarry, tying the knot with Welshman Glyn Pugh Morgan. Taking Morgan's name as his own, Piers went on to call Glyn Dad, as he raised him in their family home in Sussex. In May, Piers wished his father a happy birthday, praising his youthful good looks as he said, "Happy birthday to my dad, who looks younger than me every year." Mum Gabrielle has been a long-time advocate for her son, defending his honour during Piers' notorious spat with Lord Alan Sugar. Gabrielle was quick to respond when Lord Sugar slammed Piers' interviewing approach on GMB, accusing him of bullying his interviewees. He tweeted, "I wonder if Mrs. Morgan Sr., your mum, is proud of you. You need help." "You are a bully." Taking to her personal account, Gabrielle replied, "I am the proudest mum in the world." The only journalist doing his job, as you will find out at the end of all this. During the lockdown, Piers was unable to celebrate his mum's birthday with the family, as he paid tribute to her over Instagram. He said, "Today, we can't even see each other, let alone be this tactile. But that is the sacrifice we must all make to beat this bloody virus." "Thanks for everything, Mum, and see you later on FaceTime." Read more related articles. Brother Jeremy Piers is the little brother to Army officer Jeremy Morgan, who is 2 years older than him. Speaking about their relationship in an interview with The Times in 2010, Jeremy recalled Piers' bullying behavior as a child. He said, Piers used to torment me and physically bully me when we were small. I remember him hitting me over the head repeatedly with a small, rubber yellow hammer. My mother couldn't leave us alone. Later on, he'd bully me psychologically, niggle, 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 until I got into a rage and beat him to a pulp. He fought like a girl, so he was easy to overcome. Much like the Morgan matriarch, Jeremy also defended Piers during his spat with Lord Sugar, taking to Twitter to shame the Apprentice star. He said, "I started following this illiterate old clown after he started following me, but I really can't take any more of his moronic diatribe." Goodbye at Lord_Sugar, you really are a staggeringly stupid, ignorant and unpleasant little man. Read more related articles. Wife Celia Walden, daughter of former Conservative MP George Walden. Celia Walden, 44, was born in Paris but raised in London. A former gossip columnist, she launched her career as a journalist for publications such as the Daily Telegraph, Daily Mail and the Evening Standard. Her first novel, Harm's Way, which tells the story of a complicated Parisian love triangle, was published in 2008. Celia and Piers tied the knot in June 2010, saying "I do" at an intimate ceremony in the Oxfordshire village of Swinbrook. Piers had divorced his first wife Marion 2 years prior, after 17 years of marriage. Speaking on GMB back in 2018, Celia confirmed she wore the trousers in their relationship, saying, "Ah yes, I think so. I think women are always quietly in charge, I just think it's best to let the men think that they are." Piers also revealed the couple have only argued 3 times in the course of their 15-year relationship. As he announced, "We don't really argue. Because I spend all day shouting at people, so I get home and I can't be bothered." Yes, seriously. In 15 years I can count on 3 fingers the amount of proper arguments. I just can't be bothered. Once that door's shut, give me a glass of wine, I'm easily pleased, and also I'm always right. She's just accepted that. I don't want all that frenzy. Read more related articles. Son Spencer, the eldest of Piers' offspring, Spencer, 26, has followed in his father's footsteps and landed a job as a sports journalist. Made in Chelsea star Georgia Toffolo and Lottie Moss rank among his celeb pals, along with Louis Tomlinson's little sister Lottie. Spencer made headlines last year when he appeared on the Notorious Rich Kids of Instagram page, shown smoking cigars and drinking champagne on a private jet. He also came under fire during the coronavirus lockdown, when he scoffed at those complaining about the 20% wage cut. Spencer wrote, "How can anyone complain about a 20% salary reduction right now? Surely you are saving more than that from doing nothing anyway." In the comments below, the junior Morgan was branded as privileged and spoilt. As one user wrote, "Not everyone has a millionaire father." Son Stanley Piers' love of the screen must have rubbed off on middle son Stanley, as the 22-year-old has trained to become an actor. Stanley made a surprise appearance on GMB last year, waiting in the wings to watch as his father interviewed acting legend Ian McKellen. Piers revealed that his son Stanley leapt at the opportunity to meet Ian, despite the fact that he's never come to watch me do the show in 4 years. Despite having just recently graduated, the youngster has co-founded his own independent film and theatre company, named 155 Productions. With aspirations to become a theatre star, Stanley's blossoming career has been put on hold during the lockdown. Piers revealed, "My middle boy's a young actor, just come out of drama school. There's no acting going on. There are no theatres. It's very tough for young people. All of his class have come out of a top drama school, they are all about to burst into the world of acting and now they are all sat at home. But they are all doing a lot of creative stuff now within the limitations of what they have and their circumstance. And that I think is also a challenge for people. It's quite easy to feel slumpy, lethargic and want to give up and watch telly all day. Son Bertie High achiever Bertie has been lauded as the brains of the family, achieving 3 A's in his A-level examinations. Praising his youngest son's dedication to his studies, Piers said, "Congrats no 3 at Bertie_Morgan on your 3 A's. The apple fell in a different orchard to your old man, I only got ABC. Proud of you son, due reward for tremendous work ethic." Currently attending Bristol University, the 19-year-old has been forced to complete his studies through online lectures as the lockdown continues. Bertie made headlines earlier this year when he suffered from coronavirus symptoms, though he was never tested for the deadly virus. Piers said, "One of my sons had it in a much milder way. He lost his taste and smell. And still hasn't got it back. Yeah, my youngest boy had it. He had that taste and smell thing that I think now most people are associating with the virus." Luckily he didn't get anything like what you had, but he did experience it for a few days. It's a very unnerving thing to get. Daughter Elise, the youngest of the Morgan clan, little Elise has become an Arsenal fan just like her father. Piers took the youngster to her first ever match earlier this year, pausing for a snap with footy legend Robert Pires and the mascot Gunnosaurus. Later, Piers revealed he feared Elise had caught coronavirus at the match, as he said, "She'd been begging me for months to go like her brothers. We went to that game." This was obviously before the virus was called a global pandemic. Then it turned out on the Thursday after that game, that Mikel Arteta had tested positive, and I had met with my daughter Robert Pires, who is a friend of Arteta and mixes with the team. I was worried enough as a father to then contact Robert Pires and say, "Did you meet Mikel that day?" Thankfully, Piers had no cause for concern, as the schoolgirl was in full health after the meeting. Elise has proven the jokester of the family in the past, making quips about her famous father's appearance live on air. Speaking on GMB, Piers said, "I just wanna say good morning to my daughter Elise, who's taken to emailing me as she watches the show." The email read, "Hi Dada. I'm so tired. You look so bad, but I guess I love you in some ways." He quipped back, "You know what, Elise, you know what? You just waking up to tell me how bad I look every morning is not good."